Why the house had 3 levels to it? Y'all know I can't walk upstairs. I'm sitting there, I'm holding on to the rail for dear life. Wow, I started slipping and falling and he caught me. Do you know how embarrassing? I feel like Mufasa with Scar tossed him off to the fuck water bison, bitch. I was falling, I was like, no. Hey everybody, it's Wterfiji up the good. Yes, I do fuck good. It's your favorite spiritual auntie. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all click that bell so y'all can keep up with Auntie Wterfiji overall. Follow. Now this story time is going to be about the trade and I. The king and I, the prince and I. If you've seen the musical story show, you know what I'm talking about. It's about me and him. Now, if y'all H2O, like you're supposed to be, you would know who this person is. Now, this person is, y'all remember that time I was like, feeling like trade or whatever, child, and me and this boy, that I've been talking to or whatever, not even like really talking, just like bros, type tease. But he, was feeling me, whatever, I was feeling him, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I hit him up. We was talking. He was horny. I was horny. You want to pull up and have a jack sesh? Like, what's up? Like, what you want to do? What's going on? He was down for it. Y'all remember that story time with him? This is the same person. Now, it had been a little minute, my check engine light was on, and it had been a minute since before somebody had changed my oil, swept out the cobwebs, and so we was talking again, he was horny, I was horny. What you want to do? Oh, okay. Well, let's go. So he was like, this time, like, I want to be able to fully enjoy you. What you mean you want to be able to fully enjoy me? Are you a freak? Like, are you a freak? Cause like, what you mean? Like, he was like, yeah, like, I'm gonna come pick you up. So y'all know I'm terrified of cars. He come pick me up. He is cruising, and it's pouring raining. He is cruising through the streets, and he just keep like looking over at me and smiling. Y'all know I'm terrified of cars. So I'm like, please stay on the road. And he kept like grabbing my hand because my heart was in my ass, pumping up my chest. Like, oh my God. I was just sitting there. I just kept closing my eyes, and I was like, I was so fucking scared. And you know me, I have to laugh to keep from crying. So I can tell that we're getting close to, where he lives. And I'm like, do you have like refreshments there? And he's like, yeah, I got refreshments. And that's okay, like water and only water. And he was like, yeah, I got water. And I'm like, good, because don't offer me no Coke and no rum. It's not funny, but y'all know I'm a Capricorn. I have dark. You might have to laugh to keep from crying. Because I was nervous. Whenever I, like, ever since I've always been explorative, I've always been cautious, like, when linking with people, period. Like, no matter what we're finna do, what's not finna happen, even friends. Bitch, if this is our first time and I don't know you like that, no matter who you are, just know I got a way to protect myself. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm always very nervous. So, to offer me no Coke and no rum. And he was like, why would I offer you Coke and rum? And I said, because I don't drink soda. And so he finally catches on. And this is exactly why I like him. Like, he is so, like, we literally crack jokes all the time. And he was like, oh, then don't mind the smell when we get there. I'm laughing, he's laughing. Now mind you, he's like a cute, pretty chocolate, like, Jamaican man. I'm like, I described to y'all in my vision, right? So we're like sitting here, like, we're cute, we're talking. And so we pull up to the house and I'm like, okay, this house is cute. But y'all, why the house had 3 levels to it? Y'all know I can't walk upstairs. I'm sitting there, I'm holding on to the rail for dear life. Y'all saw me when we was at the mall and I almost fell going down the escalator. I'm holding on to the rail for dear life. Y'all, I made it to the second level of steps to get to the 3rd floor, which is where his room is at. Y'all, wow, I started slipping and falling and he caught me. I almost, do you know how embarrassing that is? I feel like Mufasa with Scar tossed him off to the fuck water bison, bitch. I was falling. I was like, no. But then he caught me, such a gentleman. Because he remembered, he was like, oh shit, yes. So he like slowed down. He was waiting for me. So I'm thankful because he caught me. So when we get up there to the room or whatever, child, and I'm like, this seems oh so familiar. Like, you know, like I felt like I had been here before. Remember, I had the vision. So I'm like, okay. And so he had a water already waiting for me. No, I had asked him for water. My apologies. I asked him for some water. So, you know, I'm nervous or whatever. And so he could tell that I'm nervous. So he was like, get comfortable, get comfortable. And, you know, he got in the bed, you know, naked. And I was like, okay, y'all know I love to be naked. If you watch any of my lives, y'all know I love to be naked. So, but y'all got naked. And I laid inside the bed, and I was just like on the other side of the bed, just like this or whatever. And he was like, come here, come here, come here. And so he put his like arm around me or whatever. And like, we just like laid in the bed, like just like, not really cuddling, but just like laid in the bed. And he was like, had his arm around me or whatever. And like, one of our legs was like, we was like an X, so like one of our legs, but the other leg, we was just like sitting there chilling. We was watching some TV show he'd be watching, child. And we watched it for like an hour and a half. We watched like 2-3 episodes. But in the middle, we watched 2.5 episodes. In the middle of that third episode, I said, okay, baby, I'm comfortable now. Because mind you, I was so nervous, y'all. He was so sweet. He put his hand over my chest because my heart was beating fast. And I was like, what are you doing? And so he was like, I'm finna hear your heart. So he put his ears to my heart, and he just like, he gave me like, you know, like a rub on my chest. He kissed me on my forehead. It was so cute. So, but by the middle of that third episode, baby, I had to get up. Bitch, I had to get up. Bitch, y'all know what my name is. Wterfiji with the good. Yes, I do fuck good. Bitch, the fuck? Stop playing with me. Bitch, I get up. I disappeared under the covers like a snake. And I started eating that banana. Now listen here. If you are ever wanting to test your abilities, let me tell you something. You got to give yourself a test. Now, it had been a minute since I had done anything sexually. Okay? Like, you know, like eating a banana and, you know, plunging. Y'all with me? Yeah, eating a banana and plunging. And so I wanted to test my abilities on eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Bitch, so he's watching his show. Now, I know this is his favorite show because there have been times where we've been like on the phone and he'll like space off because he's like so into the show, be trying to keep up. I know this is his shit. It's like me with Charmed. Bitch, don't talk to me when Charmed is on. Hello? I get to eating that motherfucking apples and bananas, bitch. And I look at him and he'll go from looking at the show and then I'll crank up Good Old Faithful. Y'all know Good Old Faithful. I'll crank her up and then like I'll look at him again and he'll just be like, like he's in it. So then I'm like, wait a minute. This is starting to seem too familiar. So while I'm eating the apples and the bananas, I'm just trying to like figure out where have I seen this at before. And then he starts just like, you know, pushing my head up and down, and you know, then I get to doing my little trick where you stick the banana down your throat and then you lick up under the apples, which is where the gooch is located. You see, you gotta like, it's okay. I can teach it to you. Now, he gets up, right? When he gets up, I had the next piece of the vision. I'm like, oh my God, was this him? Because if this was him, I knew that we were going to be in for a great time. He grabs me by my neck. And he pulls me in for a kiss. And I'm like, ooh, wait a minute. When we waiting for a kiss before? That's gay. Boys don't kiss. Ugh. Phew. He grabbed me in for a kiss. We kissing. And then just yanked my head on down. Then he's just, I'm like, oh my God, it's getting hot. I knew I was, you know, eating them apples when they're so good because a tear fell down my eyes. And my nose started running, bitch. I was in the gargling, baby, like Listerine. And then it was so weird because it was like I was there, but I wasn't there. Like, I don't know. My sacral chakra, like my sexual energy has really been running rampant because it's like, it felt like my soul left my body, like as, you know, he stuck the tip in and everything, right? And it was like, I was like in like a black space, and it almost felt like I was watching a movie. Like I was watching us do whatever we was doing, because I've already seen it before. Because it was one peculiar position that we was in, like in missionary, but like in a different format position. And it like, I don't know, it was so weird, because like this was like the first time where like during sexual intercourse, where like my body, well, my spirit was leaving my body, and it was just like I was there for a second, and then I would leave, and then I'd just be watching, and then I'll come back in, and then we'll be changing positions, and then it just got so like intense, and it was hot. You know, we would take like little mini breaks or whatever, you know, and you know, we'll be watching the show, and then, you know, we'll get back to doing what we would be doing. And then, you know, I nutted, right? That was the first time. And I was like, wow, that was hot. That was hot. That was hot. But, you know, he hadn't nutted yet. And so then he kept going. And I kept going. And then we nutted at the same time. But that second time I did it, it was much more than what it was the first time. And I was just like shooting everywhere. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. And slapped myself on the chin, you know, with one of those bullets in that gun, you know, that we were shooting. And I was like, wow. And I just sat there, and I was so tired. And I can't be no fake ass bitch. No banana had ever like just made me tired like that before. And I was just sitting there, I was looking at him, and you know, he was like, you know, trying to rub another one out, you know, after like a few minutes, we were just sitting there just looking at each other. And I just was shaking my head, and he was shaking his head. We just both were just looking at each other like, wow, I can't believe. So in the process, bitch, I don't know. It was like some like sexual deviant came out of me, like, because I was like watching it all go down, and I was just like, some succubus came on up in me or something, child, and I was just like, you know, I was just, you know, I was in one of those moods, and you know, he was loving it, and like I wanted to go around for another round in spirit, but my body, I was so tired, my body physically was so tired, y'all, I could not do it. Like I was just tired. And he was just rubbing it off, and then after that or whatever, we cleaned ourselves off, and then we got back in bed. Well, no, I'm sorry. I was getting up. As I was getting up, he was laying back there, and I'm just looking at him. Y'all know me. After I bust my nuts, I'll be like, "Bro, who are you? Who is this man? I don't know this man, girl. I don't know you after I nut. If you're just Trey, you know, if it's just like a little sneaky link, you know, whatever we do, you know, I don't know you after the nut. It's like, you've served your purpose. Thank you so much. Go home now." So I was confused as to why he was trying to get comfortable and take a nap. He was like, "I'm so sorry. Did you want to go home now?" And I didn't want to seem like a bitch, you know, because I went there to enjoy myself. And I'm like, you know what? We can fucking, you know, we can take a nap. And I went to sleep. And then he dropped me off home the following, because it was early in the morning, you know. And so he dropped me off. And I left my AirPods over there. And I told him that. And he was like, are you still up? I'll drop them off right now. But I was asleep. I'm like, damn it, bitch. He got him some AirPods. Bitch, AirPod Pro Maxes. Bitch, I'm mad. Bitch, I'm pissed. He texted me as soon as he got freak. He said, on my way home, I can drop him off. Yes, you can. He was looking so cute. Like, his, like, you know, his, you know, his attire, you know, his little, you know, button up, you know, little slacks. You know, he was looking all cute with a little dimple, you know, chocolate, pretty handsome way, smiling self. Girl. And we was just, like, talking and stuff. Let me stop playing. But yeah, it was so hot. That was like my first experience where it was like more so like a spiritual orgasm than less physical. I mean, it was definitely physical, as y'all know, it was physical, but that spiritual aspect, bitch, I ain't never experienced that before. Bitch, I ain't never experienced that before, bitch. So I don't know what's up with that. But again, y'all better end this video. Make sure that y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all click that bell to keep up with Wterfiji. Wterfiji with the good. Yes, I do fuck good. And you know, rejection is for your protection. So if y'all trying to do y'all big one, y'all get rejected, maybe it was for your protection because he wasn't protected. All right, I love you all.